Welcome to War India News Hour. Work from home may not be a success in the future of workplace. The accelerated shift from physical to digital throws up both challenges and opportunities. A survey unearthed that both the firms and employees are unhappy with work from home. So now the question is, will the old office order return post the pandemic? The long-term outlook is work from office or a blended model where a minority works out of home. A number of companies are gearing towards adopting hybrid working models. At the same time, many say that they were not comfortable joining back yet because our neighborhood had COVID-19 cases. Our work was getting done from home and output wasn't a problem. This is one of the reasons why many companies feel work from home will remain a slow starter in India once the pandemic ends. Instead of being the future of work, work from home could become an alternative to fall back for business continuity. It is evident that even industries that were traditionally not IT driven or had little dependency on IT are now adapted their businesses to the new normal as they feel the need for more agile digital solutions with a faster time to market. However, many companies plan to get employees back to offices in a phased manner. At the same time, employees are also keen to rejoin offices. A hard fact is that most of the office employees in India have missed working from office and cited a lack of personal interaction as the primary factor. There is also increasing recognition that prolonged work from home is leading to stress. Senior professionals, the most experienced, have greater anxiety issues and would much rather be in office than their younger colleagues. The lack of concentration worries executives as India Inc. never had a culture of work from home and other major things have come up. That is, work from home can give you the impression that productivity has improved. However, productivity could come down because of diversion and distractions at home. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. Won't approve TikTok deal if China's ByteDance retains control, says Trump. The tug of war with the back and forth statements surrounding the potential TikTok Oracle deal has reached a fever pitch now. President Trump said that he would not approve TikTok's deal if China's ByteDance retains control of the operations. It is going to be totally controlled by Oracle and I guess they are going public and they are buying out the rest of it, Trump said. He further said if Oracle and Walmart do not have total control, he would not approve the deal. Tesla in talks to set up research center in Bengaluru. Elon Musk owned Tesla reportedly held initial talks with Karnataka government officials to discuss setting up a research facility in Bengaluru. State officials are now expected to present a detailed proposal to Tesla executives later this month, as per reports. Musk in July had said that Tesla cars will be available in India by 2020. National Cybersecurity Strategy 2020 to be released next month. National Cybersecurity Coordinator Lieutenant General Rajesh Pant said that the National Cybersecurity Strategy 2020 is awaiting cabinet approval and could be released by next month. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval had earlier stated that the government is coming up with a strategy that envisions a safe, secure, trusted, resilient and vibrant cyberspace for India's prosperity. Fintech firms with Chinese links under government scanner. It shows whether Chinese companies or Chinese investment in the Indian companies and links to China are on the scanner. As per reports, the government is concerned over the implications of possible breaches of data related to Aadhaar, income tax, among others collected by such apps. There are also concerns about Chinese nationals appointed as directors in several fintechs. TikTok removed 104 million videos globally for violation of guidelines. TikTok said that over 104 million videos, less than 1% of total videos uploaded, were removed from its platform globally for violating community guidelines or terms of service in the first half of 2020. The report comes at the time when China's ByteDance has been racing to avoid a crackdown on TikTok after the US Commerce Department said it would block new downloads and updates to the app. Quality under investigation for alleged $190 million fraud. Quality, India's fastest growing private dairy firm with 6 manufacturing units and exports to more than 28 countries, is under scanner by the police, and it is based on a complaint by state-run lender Bank of India. The Central Bureau of Investigation said it has registered a case against Quality for allegedly diversion of bank funds, sham transactions and with related parties, fabricated documents, and its directors for allegedly cheating a consortium of banks of around 14 billion rupees, that is $190 million. Reliance in talks with assemblers for rupees 4,000 Android phones. Reliance Industries is on its way to disrupt the mobile phone industry and is looking to make a version of its Jio phone that would run on Google's Android and cost about rupees 4,000, that is just $54. The inexpensive phones will be marketed with low-cost wireless plans from Reliance Jio. The company asked local suppliers to increase their production capacity to make 200 million smartphones over the next 2 years. With this, aggressive prices and simple plans may quickly make him the dominant force in the country. It will be a boost to build more domestic manufacturing. It's Google Nirbhar Bharat, not Atmanirbhar Bharat, says Paytm CEO. Days after Google briefly removed Paytm's app from its Play Store, citing policy violations, Paytm CEO Vijay Shekhar Sharma said it is Google Nirbhar Bharat and not Atmanirbhar Bharat. He also accused Google of being the judge, jury and executioner all rolled into one. If giving cashback is gambling, I don't know what to say, he added. Google's Android monopoly is of great concern to Indian startups, says Paytm. Paytm has become a ubiquitous name in India's digital payments sector. The mobile app is used by millions of Indians to pay for things including utility bills, groceries, recharging mobile connections or movie tickets. Paytm is also a fully licensed digital bank. It claims Google's monopoly over Android is a major concern for Indian startups since the US tech firm can arbitrarily shut off access from its app store. Microsoft is strengthening its gaming portfolio by investing $7 billion on ZeniMax Media. The gaming industry is amongst the most resilient of businesses during the pandemic, and Microsoft is geared to capitalize the opportunity with its Xbox. With an investment of about $7.5 billion acquisition of ZeniMax Media, the move will expand Microsoft's portfolio from 15 to 23 studio teams. It will also bring Bethesda's titles to Xbox Game Pass. That's a big win for the cloud gaming service that is currently being positioned as a major piece of Microsoft's gaming future. COVID update. The total number of coronavirus cases in India has reached 54,87,580 with a single day spike of 86,961 cases. As many as 43,96,399 coronavirus patients have been discharged so far, taking the recovery rate to 80.12%. The coronavirus death toll in the country has risen to 87,882 and active cases stand at 10,03,299. To conclude, there are other bottlenecks that comes on the technology and connectivity front, that is connectivity issue while connecting to the office servers, which takes a long time to get fixed. As a result, workers have to extend their shift every day and work 10 to 12 hours. Besides family and internet related distractions, professionals also do not have ergonomic furniture at home. Corporates do see work from home as an opportune model to rationalize expensive real estate rentals. In fact, there is a huge shift we are going to witness that is nothing but is mathematics. Not only are rentals cut, companies save on employee transportations and electricity costs as well as facilities management. With this, now many corporates and SMBs in India started investing into the home infrastructures to provide to the employees, including furniture expenses and entire computer-related infrastructure with productivity monitoring tools, software for data protection. Certain leadership feel that they are missing the buzz of the office, since the technology and product discussions often require working with multiple stakeholders and the ideas and innovations that come from meeting people. They are seriously missing while working from home. The fact is, remote working has always been part of the e-commerce firms' working culture well before the pandemic, and now this is the default option till end of 2020. Yes, these are challenging times for India Inc. going ahead. Those organizations that have young and trusting leadership might adapt quicker. But there would be organizations with leaders who are older. They may not trust a person at home. That level of maturity needs to sink in the coming days. That's it for the day. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Please download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.